I stay by Grandma Nana. I lay by my...
Okay, let's do this. Alexis, who's up first?
Well, we're starting off with a splash with the announcement of your cruise captain.
From the very first moment that we set sail in NBA 2K23, this award winner grabbed more wins than anyone else on the GOAT vote.
No stranger to the 2K TV Awards, they're a repeat champion from Season 7. Aye, aye, Captain. Celia is the Cruise Captain Award winner. Congratulations.
Oh my God, where is he going? I'm snapping him already. Hold on. Post-fade green.
My name is Celia. Some of y'all might know me as Celia Medici. He is Celia. I am a YouTuber.
A well-dressed group of Timberwolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech. There is a through line that exists directly from Russell to our modern players. Kevin?
That's a great story, DA. Thanks. Now Sacramento starting five. They've got Boss, Murray out there with Kevin Huerter. Then it's Sabonis, and it's Fox in at the one spot. And for Minnesota, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the point. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now here's Prince. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That's on Keegan Murray.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Prince.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
No good on the second free throw. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Conley after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Now here's McDaniel.
In the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage, demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Here's Towns, and it's in there.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Count that one.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. That one doesn't go. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Huerter. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
Edwards inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's McCormick. Sabonis trying to get open. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Here's Towns. The shot, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
Herder, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Edwards. Nice D from Sabonis.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Let's shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Now here's Conley. Wide open look. Rebound by Murray.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Sacramento gets it back. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 10 points for Boss.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Conley against Fox. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 7-point differential. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Towns finds Conley. Here's McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Prince. Drills the three-pointer.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on.
Here's McCormick. Dives to the hoop. Here's Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Kings have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Free throw good, Murray. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. From deep. They get the rebound. McDaniels. Nice D from Sabonis. Kings leading now by 5. Here's McCormick. His three-pointers off the mark. And here is Prince. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Conley scanning the floor. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Here's Fox. Go look out!
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Edwards. Pulls up. Edwards with another miss.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Thomas Anderson in for Taurean Prince. The Kings also at the sub. Barnes, he's checked in for Boss. Now here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Now here's Edwards. He's defended by Herter. Scooped up. Edwards dishes to Anderson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Nobody near Barnes. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Utah Jazz. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. Fox against Conley. Shoots over Fox. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
No good on the free throw. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
And he sinks the second.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
And even 3-on-3 break. Stevenson outside. Conley with it. Can't hit from in close.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's Minnesota now. Sacramento making their last shot.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Herter. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert against Sabonis. Gobert can't hit. Sacramento's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Herder gets it to go.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the Timberwolves call timing. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart from the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Mike Conley. And a change for Sacramento. Kate is checked in. Here's Reid. That shot, no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger. And we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Here's Anderson. Sacramento able to drain the three. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down low, Fox with the steal. And here we go. Kings running again. And the dunk by Barnes.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balance. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. He kicks it to Stevenson. To end the cold streak. With the clock winding down and finished off by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Back to Alexander Walker. Now Anderson. There's 1:17 left to play here in the first. Here's Alexander Walker. Got a hand on it.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now, here's Reid. Back to Anderson. Over Barnes. Anderson can't get it to go. Kings leading now by 19 points. There's the pass to Herder. Here's Fox. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert trying to get open. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And so it's Sacramento with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be
ready to move. Here are your Minnesota.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Sacramento leading by 19 points. On the court right now for the Kings, Malik Monk out there with Mitchell. Then it's Barnes, and it's Queta in at center. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Over Mitchell. Here's McDaniels. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Count it.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Conley. Outside Prince. 13 feet away. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, I really like how Taurean Prince plays within himself. He'll take whatever the defense gives him.
Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The dish to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Oh, that's blocked. Oops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Kings leading now by 19 points. Here's Mitchell. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Kings.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Towns, he feeds it to Prince. The kick out to Towns. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Minnesota with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Conley against Mitchell. The rebound by Prince. Timberwolves trail by 15. Right side, Conley. Three-pointer. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time, right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Mitchell. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to Towns. From past the arc. That shot off, and the Kings going the other way now. Barnes outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
You got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
The kick out to Towns. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal. Turnover.
Mitchell against Conley. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 16 to the middle. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Prince. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. You hit those all day long. David, thank you. Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Timberwolves trail by 16. The pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Now here's McDaniels. He's defended by Herter. And Towns throws it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Murray, the pass to Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Fox has got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Back to Edwards. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Fox is a willing passer, always looking to find his teammates.
Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Herder. He's covered closely.
What's the screen?
McCormick passes to Sabonis, and yes, it's good. And the Kings lead by 20.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Back to Conley. Kicks to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Clock at 4. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Back to Fox. Here's McCormick. The shot from the low post is good. McCormick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Conley finds Edwards. Towns against Sabonis. Now McDaniels. 5 points in the game. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Herder, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Edwards inside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert checked in for Towns. Reed comes in for McDaniels. And Stevenson's checked in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Sacramento leading by 22. Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Every timeout a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Well, despite that possession, something that I've liked is they've been under control while getting out in this lead. They've kept those turnovers down.
Passes it to Reed. In the corner, it's Stevenson. And the shot is long.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. Seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Can they get it? Rebound by the Kings. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He kicks to Gobert from 15 feet away. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
And keep in mind, Malik Monk's first 4 years in the league with Charlotte, he made just one start.
And because of that, Greg, he earned the reputation as an elite scorer off the bench. And Monk had a game where he went off for 36. And his skill set, his ability to add instant offense, I think is extremely valuable.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Stolen by Reed. Alexander Walker passes to Reed.
Right there.
Stevenson outside. Timberwolves passing it around. To the left side wing. Baseline J on the way. Anderson can't get it to go. Here's Sacramento now. They're on an 18-6 run. Wasted no time on that one. Monk's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stevenson finds Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Stevenson with it. Pass to Anderson. Shoots the 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Reed with the block. Anderson passes to Reed. And here's Anderson. The pass to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one's pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
The Kings have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
They have capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage, very impressive.
Edwards has come in for Lance Stevenson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
Fox from outside. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Fox. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And so it's Sacramento sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Harrison, a strong first half for you guys defensively. What has worked at that end?
We're trying to be active. You know, this is a very good team. They've been shooting the ball really well from 3, so we're just trying to run them off the line.
So far, so good. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Sacramento, Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, they knocked the win out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it.
giving up way too many easy runs. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Making their way onto the court.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Boss has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Kings leading now by 21. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Prince out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Out to Conley. Edwards looking it over. Here's McDaniels. Offline with his 3. King shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Inside, Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Sabonis has got 8 points.
Well, there's a lot to like about Sabonis, but he can play finesse as well as bully ball. And I love that about him.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. For 3, Edwards. Good on the 3-point shot. 12 points for him.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And this young guy is a handful to deal with. Murray is so skilled at drawing fouls.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And that one misses. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Monk. So he can't get either to fall. Timberwolves trail by 20. To the paint, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. The kick out to Sabonis. Back to Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McDaniels finds Edwards. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Prince. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Prince is effective at converting second chance opportunities when he chooses to go after them.
Releases from 15. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it to Conley. McDaniels with the ball. Prince outside. Towns kicks to Prince. Count it. Good. 10 points for Taurean Prince.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
To the middle. Towns with the steal. Outside Conley. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Prince misses.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
McCormick passes to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Outside Edwards. Conley finds Towns. Over Sabonis. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. 16-point lead. Herter, a three-pointer off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Towns is doubled. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis is
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up. Shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And look. Looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Unloads. Another miss by Minnesota. Sacramento leading by 16. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Sabonis making sure to pass it where his teammates are open, and that's just being a good passer there.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And some changes here for the Kings. Kate is checked in, and Metu subbed in for Murray. Outside Edwards. And here is McDaniel. He has 7, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Another shot out to Conley. 6 on the shot. Back to Towns. Takes a 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Fox. That one misses. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Conley. There's the lob to Towns. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Outside Edwards. Towns trying to get open. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Here's McCormick. Edwards defending. McCormick's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Towns wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Kings leading now by 10. A nice shot by McCormick. McCormick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Conley left side. Out to the wing. Towns finds Edwards. Here's McCormick. He's got 24, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker comes in for Michael Conley.
Alexander Walker.
Here's McCormick. Edwards defending. Timberwolves trail by 9 to the inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Swiped it away. And now the Kings fast break. Here's McCormick. Good on the bucket. McCormick's got 26.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Edwards against Fox. Takes it from 10. Second chance effort. Count that one. And the Kings lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Fox, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's blocked. He shoots again, and the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Sacramento lead.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
A basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Fox. Pass to Reid. Feeds it to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Kept alive, Minnesota. Gobert. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for Minnesota.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also has been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
Minnesota making a switch. Rivers checked in. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Edwards passes to Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's McCormick. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Anderson. Here's Edwards, and that one was clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Monk.
This is as good as it gets from the charity strike here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance. Get back into the game.
Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota. Timeout called by the Kings.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And the Kings making a change here. Fox is checked in. Reed with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Here's Fox. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Fox has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And give Fox some love there. The D wasn't that bad, but he was just focused on finishing that one.
Edwards finds Reed. Over Barnes. Reed misses. Sacramento leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Fox. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Minnesota shooting around 48% so far in the third. Conley dishes to Edwards. The 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And Anderson gets it to go.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Off on that one. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kings ahead, up by 5. And we'll...
The away team, 89.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Domantas Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Mitchell. Then there's Harrison Barnes.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
And it's out of bounds as touched by Mitchell. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota.
Jaden McDaniels.
Sacramento on defense, leading by 5. Pass to Prince. He's off from 17 feet. And for the Kings, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Back to Monk. The pass to Sabonis. And that one, good. And the Kings lead by 7.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. Monk defending. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Jovanovic. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Over in the corner, Conley. Buries it from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And good that time. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about how well Sabonis uses his size there, powering right through the contact.
Mitchell against Conley. Down low, here's Edwards. He kicks it to McDaniels. Prince wide open. The three-pointer no good.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
In the corner, it's Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Monk with the ball. Back to Sabonis. Crafty move. He takes it up and lays it in. And now an 8-point Sacramento lead.
This is really where Sabonis does some of his best work. He's a reliable scorer in the paint.
To Gobert. Out to Edwards. Back to Gobert. Prince, right side. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. Now, here's Monk.
Boy, man, can Monk fly. I mean, it's fun watching this dude get up and drop the hammer.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. And now the Kings, fast break. Monk's got the ball. Barnes passes to Sabonis over Prince. Sabonis, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McDaniels finds Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. Timeout called by the Kings.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Aussie's checked in for the Kings. Fox comes in for Davion Mitchell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin will see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good from outside.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Good work there as it goes. And it's 7 points for Malik Monk.
Even when you body Monk up, he can still power through, especially on the drive, where he's lethal with his strength and athleticism.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. At the top of the key, Towns wide open. No good off the back of the rim. And so Fox will bring it up for Sacramento. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's McCormick. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Count that bucket. Sabonis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Left side, Towns. Inside. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Prince.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
And Fox gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now the pass to McDaniels. Prince outside. Basket good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Kings leading now by 9. Here's McCormick. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And Monk is fantastic in fast break situations. Knows exactly where to go and what to do.
Passes to McDaniels. Up top, Edwards. Puts it up. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Edwards. Back to Conley. Four on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. Here's Towns. Misses in close. Kings leading now by 13. And stolen by Prince. Down low, McDaniels. Off on the layup. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Prince. Outside Conley. Launches a 3. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Kings...
of nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles. He's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
McDaniels dishes to Prince. Back to McDaniels. Over Monk. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Kings leading now by 17. Back to Fox. Sabonis high post. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 22 points for Sabonis.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Boss with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, De'Aaron Fox.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Prince kicks to Edwards. That one's not going to go. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Pass to McCormick. Oh! And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Outside Edwards. It's Prince on the wing. And the pass to Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's McDaniel.
2 minutes.
For three, Edwards. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And the ball on a play. The Kings will inbound. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Kings. Here's McCormick. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Here's Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
A free throw drops for Rivers.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for Sacramento.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Domantas Sabonis.
He was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Timeout called by the Kings. They lead by 23. 29 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Substitution on the board.
And Sacramento has possession. And there's the drive. Tucker the pass to Monk. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now Tucker. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Worry about the sound, you need to worry how I put it. I'm like, please don't worry.